then we're going to, let's see, I'm just having to set up some changes here. Day 0. New run. Okay, we're going to start this over again. Hopefully YouTube. Oops. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This one's not starting up again. Oh well. My YouTube one is not starting up again. Why is that doing that? It says action connection. Why doesn't it want to stream again? Oh. No? Okay, I can't figure out why it's not doing that. We'll just leave the first episode here. So, yep. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Interloper with Astrid. Okay, this is Cave Dweller 5. Oh, I can't believe we slept in the dam. We were doing so well. We had forged, we had all these arrows. It was so promising. You know, other than the fact we were completely out of health. Ash Canyon. Okay, Ash Canyon it is. I also have to update this to be back to being 0 again. Ash Canyon start. Thankfully we're not doing roll with it. We can pop in and out quickly. It does mean we're pretty far away from a forge though, so. Yeah. Okay. So let's see, we're back up. Okay. Where are we? I think that's a trap. I think if we climb up there, we get further away from where we want to be. Lots and lots of stuff here. The question is, where are we? Oh, okay. Are we... Where are we?
Jesus, this is cold.
Which section has this? Oh, is that the... I think I know what this is. Okay, if this fails completely, I'm fine with it. It's just a start.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
I swear, this is one of the sections of Ash Canyon that I tend to not know. Or at least I don't recognize at first glance. Where are we? This all the way up at the... Uh-oh. Well, this could end badly. All these sticks, no fire. Where are we? What is the section of Ash Canyon? Why am I not recognizing it? Yeah, I don't really know this. Oh, I kind of know this. But I never go up here. Oh, this is a problem. We probably should have goated down. Coming up here is not going to work out for us, I don't think. Oh, well, that changes things. -8 is not good. But we got fire. We don't have a bedroll. That's a problem.
Come on, little fire. Come on. That didn't work.
It didn't. Well. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna run out of matches here. Ash Canyon, no paper, no books up here. We're a long ways from home. Don't use up all our matches. Come on, Astrid.
Come on, come on.
I can't believe we messed up.
Come on.
Well, we're going to be really out of luck here soon. This run is going to be over, even though we found matches, because we can't
Come on,
start a
little
fire. Oh, right, this one looks good. We look good here.
Right on.
Okay. Got a little bit of chance to do something here. Nothing to drink, one thing to eat. Too windy right now. That sounds absolutely miserable out there. Let's get some torches going here. So we got 9 total right now. Finally, I think we're out. Storm is done. Nothing else we missed. Okay, so I think we'll turn the corner here. Although we are a little turned around, and I'm not quite certain what my best path is. We do have access to cattails here. I should have warmed up made some teas. Well, need more water. We need to worry about ptarmigan some other time, although it's tempting.
I need to find something.
Okay, waterfall. Waterfall.
Too cold to think.
Where are we gonna sleep in Ash Canyon? Gold mine, right? That's about it. So, how do we get gold mine from here? Don't really remember this route. Where we want to go is down, but we're too far up. Yeah. You know, it's not good to neglect your map knowledge. You like know like one section or several paths, but not all the paths, and you get spawned in a weird place where you can't remember anything about how you get from point A to point B and how close I am to the gold mine. Yeah, this is not good. Is that a cave? It's a cave. Yeah, if only we had... What are we gonna do? Hey, Sweet Lou, welcome in. We are picking up the pieces after we messed up. We had a really good run going for this challenge, and then I accidentally slept inside the dam, and we had to start over. It was like, no. Now we're back to having, like, no bedroll, no bow. Yeah, we were 20 days in and already had bedroll and bow. And the start of, like, a really good gear setup. But, now we got matches, and, that's about it. Day 0, Ash Canyon, and a section of Ash Canyon that I don't visit very often, so I'm actually a little turned around and not certain where to go other than down. I probably need to goat a lot. But yeah, so we can, it's like, it's outer loper light. We can go inside, loot buildings and structures, we just can't sleep there. First 24 hours, oh, you know what? We have the first 24-hour grace period. We're okay. If we can get to the, we've got a couple options. We can either try to get to the, Angler's Den and use our 24-hour grace in there to sleep, or we could try to get to the gold mine. If I could just remember how to get there from this section of the map, which I don't know. Hey, Laszlo. Yeah, we messed up. We were 20 days in, and then we accidentally slept inside the dam. Which I swear I just looked at my condition and thought, oh, I just need a short nap. And then I was like, no! It's like, just broke the challenge. But that was so strong. Like, the run was going so strong. I was like, oh, crap. It's all over. So we did find matches. We just haven't really found a good path down. I think we're just having to go down is probably what we'll have to do. Or not even go down, we'll just climb back down again. We climbed up here. It did get us matches, so I think that part was good, but the downside is that there's really... I can't find a path anywhere that leads me closer to shelter. Or at least to a path that I know. Yeah, so I was like, I got the matches, that part's good. But now I've got to get down here. This is not the way. Well, I am in a section that I don't really remember the path to the mine from, so unfortunately we are not. So that would be the smart move. And instead, I think we're just going to rather foolishly go down here. This is going to be bad, isn't it? This is a bad idea. Well, this run might end a little sooner than I'd like. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, we somehow made that work. Okay, I don't know how that worked, but we worked. It worked. Alright. Okay, let's find something that looks familiar. Uh-oh, there's a moose here. That means we're close to Bitter March. Nope, there's the moose. Over there somewhere. Okay, now we're into... No, 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 no. Going the right way? I guess we are going to the gold mine. Oh no, we're going to the angler's den. So first 24 hours, we get to sleep once indoors, and we're going to use this ticket here. Should be fine. We'll be fine. Totally fine, Astrid. Totally fine. Oh yeah, there's also the ice hut. But yeah, we don't have a bedroll, so until we get a bedroll, our outdoor sleeping's super limited, especially in Ash Canyon since we don't have any cloth. Can't even make a snow shelter, so like all our options are pretty bad right now. Got to get out of Ash Canyon. Hypothermia risk coming quickly. Let's see here. I think there's a chance maybe for it to be in the gold mine, but I think other than that, I don't think so. So.
Come on, little fire.
But yeah, bedroll in Ash Canyon's not really likely.
Come on, little
Well,
fire.
that failed. We're out of tinder right now. No, we're not actually. We got more of those cattail things. We're gonna need lots of tea, so take it while we can. Okay. Try to slip through here. Yep, so much for that. So I think it would be worth it. We're fully rested up to make a run to the gold mine before we leave Ash Canyon. This is where we're going to camp out tonight. Bonus arrowheads, we'll take those. Oh, that's a step up from last time. Last time we went the whole time without a pot to our name. For a minute there I thought it said Frontier Shopping Guide. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what we need. More matches, mitts. We love mitts. Easy to burn books. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to keep looking, see if there's coffee here, but... Oh, give me a break. Come on, you can do this, Astrid. You can do this. We got lots of books here. Something's got to burn.
Come on, little fire.
Yep. Want to add fuel to the fire. Okay, what else we got? We already went through that one. We haven't been through this one. More matches. Already, like, first day, we have more matches. It took us 20 days to get that many matches. Yeah. So at least on the matches side, we're fine.
I'm tired.
Okay, what do we have here? Food. Dog food. No, it's not gonna...
Man, I could eat anything.
Okay. Torches. We've got plenty of torches. 13 torches. Actually, maybe we'll just take an extra stone for now. What else can we break down? These guys. $48 until boiled. Yeah, the bedroll is the thing I'm worried about the most at this point.
I could eat a horse.
Boil more water. It's 27 minutes to break down a box? What is up with that? Okay. So, gold mine next. From gold mine, we will go... Do we go to Timberwolf Mountain? Just run and gun. It's kind of gutsy, but I mean, it is a thing we could do. We don't have... Oh, we do have a sewing kit. So we have a sewing kit, and we have one piece of cloth. And we currently have no bandages. So I think the first thing we do is we make bandages, just to be on the safe side. Okay. Anything else here? No secret maglins or fire striker, just hanging out. No hammer. Okay. Dog food. Okay, we should be fine now. Oh, we were supposed to make tea. Well, we were out of... I guess we could have used the... Okay. Time for bed. Night, Astrid.
I need to find food.
Honking car outside. It was like, is that the fire alarm again? No. Okay.
I never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
No, it sounds windy out there. See how bad it is. It's not too bad. Okay, we need to get moving here. Move, move, move. We go up to the fire barrel, warm up some teas. Be fine. Don't forget the tomatoes. Soup here. Oh. Well, other than our crappy fire starting abilities, this is off to a pretty good start.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Perfect.
Okay, how cold are we?
God,
Minus 15.
freezing.
Well, I think we just invest in our coal here. Then we're going to drop this down here. Okay. We're traveling so light, we might as well take all the matches we can, all the torches we can, so. leave a trail of fire behind us. Okay, here we go. And up we go. Okay, next batch of wolves to dodge. There's a rock shelf with a bed on it and AC above pillar's footrest. Really? Interesting.
I gotta eat soon.
So, yeah. Gold mine technically is a mine for us, so we can use that. We can sleep in the mine. But then when we exit the mine, we're just going to run full tilts to... Well, it depends what we find there. Either we're going to Pleasant Valley, or we're going to go... Where are you at? Go away, go away.
My fingers feel numb.
No, we'll deal with that later. Yeah, Ash Canyon's definitely not a place where you want to spend a lot of time on this challenge until you have a bedroll. Let's see, how are we doing here? 3, okay. We'll grab some more. Oops. Nice to have 2 sets. So. Okay. Here's another cave we could sleep in. If we had a bedroll, right? So that's really what it boils down to, is like, where can you sleep? Gold mine has a bed. We'll take that. I don't like this. Can't see where we're supposed to.
Damn. I'm crazy.
Okay, we made it through. It's not much, but it's something. Still no coal, so... Ah! Wasted match. I don't think there's any coal. Oh, there's a little bit of coal in here. Take that back. Okay, so we have a bit of coal. Oh, look at this. Get a chance at a meal. And a hide and some guts.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, it's frozen. I'm gonna have to finish looting the rest of this then. There's no dude. Sometimes there's a dude here. There's a flare. I'll take that. D6. What are we doing for water? Got food poisoning from a carcass last week. Yeah. Boy. Okay, we'll get a little bit of cooking in here. Slow process to get up our cooking and our fire starting, but it took us, what, 20 days last time? No tool. 40 minutes by hand. Okay, I guess we'll do it. Uh-oh. Oh, we forgot to check the fire. That was dumb. That was dumb. We had plenty of fuel, we just didn't put it on the fire. I guess we're leveling up our fire starting.
Come on, little fire.
I am a little distracted tonight. Just thinking about,
Come on, little fire.
I don't know. It's almost the end of the term. I'm excited about the new job I'll be starting soon. Not right away. Eager to get started on that, and eager to get involved with other things. Yeah, it's just good time right now. And I spent a good chunk of time, actually, let's see what I want here. Spent a lot of time over the last few days working on a JavaScript program for generating data sets for our group project, where we're basically making a database for managing an online RPG dice shop. So in order to do it, I was like thinking, well, these type of projects are notoriously prone to human error in the creation of the data set, like typing in all the SQL code for like inserting all the content into the database. When you do that by hand and you do that, you know, and it's not automated, you have a high chance of making mistakes. So I thought, why don't I just write a little JavaScript program to generate the data sets? But it became much more involved than I thought it was going to be. And so that was kind of an education. If anyone's interested, I'll take a break and show you what I did. Well, at least the outputs. The might be a little bit boring in terms of looking at code, but okay, let's see here. Yeah, exactly. It was like, I don't think anyone really wants to look at it, so I was happy with what I did. Okay, now, where's our rope climb? More food.
Oh,
More food.
okay.
Okay, final stretch here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Got all these bridges to cross still. Let's see if TLD gives us any bridge matches. It almost never shows up in Interloper, but... We got rope.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
We're gonna go down, but... Well, actually, if we had the rope, we could just rope down. There's a snow shelter. We'd have to start a fire here. Yeah. We don't have the hacksaw, so it's not going to be fun times. It's tempting, but probably unwise. Of course, now we're getting the full flavor of unwise here in a second. Yep. Unwise.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Should have warmed up our teas first.
If I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, all the caves in Ash Canyon are all, like, up top, right? It's not as many down below. Ugh, more saplings were passing by. So yeah, the dataset generator thing that I wrote, it also like leverages my fantasy, like my RPG random generators, and so names all the customers, Gives them interesting names. Creates legitimate sounding whatchamacallit, email addresses, appropriate phone numbers, and area codes, or not area codes, postal codes or zip codes that match the province and city that, well, province at least, that they're in. It feels legitimate. Also randomly generates product names. I think I saw something over here. What is this? Anything? Oh, there's more firewood. The winds are so constant here. Do I have another carcass up here? Yeah, I guess we're going up. No, I don't think I'll, well, a couple years ago, I did end up buying a bunch of dice, thinking I was going to run more in-person, like, intro to D&D, type of workshops and classes, and how to run how to DM type workshops. I thought I was going to run a bunch of those, and in the end, both the pandemic and other circumstances like limited opportunities to do that. So I had all these dice ready to go as part of my package of other stuff to give away or sell, and I never actually ended up doing it. So I do have the dice. I really could run a dice shop. And on campus, you know, that might actually be a thing. Probably should do that. Put it on campus marketplace and see if there's any takers. Okay, let's start a fire here. Goodbye, frozen angler. But yeah, effectively, I also, in order to write a generator that would be internally consistent, like the data set would be internally consistent, I ended up having to write, I inadvertently, I realized what I was doing after the fact, created a string-based database. So an array of strings that was like the compressed or the flattened version of these various objects that would have been stored within the database. So rather than interface with the actual database, I was basically writing it as an internal simulation. And it was like, oh, I've effectively created, something that basically is its own database. Or mimics the database. Okay, let's see here.
rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Yeah, turning it into an actual live shop is not required. The idea is that you build something that has real world, like would have a real world application. Like legitimately people could see, you know, its application. Okay, let's see here. Let's drop all these down. Last, we cannot sleep here. But at least we got some visibility. So if we by some miracle find a bedroll in the gold mine, then we'll push on to Timberwolf Mountain. Otherwise, or push on to Summit. Otherwise, we will go back to Timberwolf Mountain and try to get to Pleasant Valley as quickly as possible. What do we have in here? Nothing else in here. Okay, the rope's there in case we ever need it to get back up. But we're going to go down in the dark. That's how we roll. More burdock. Look at all the burdock here. Look at all the burdock. And us without a tool. And more saplings. Did I not see my path? I think we overshot it. Oh, great. This one, right? Yeah, it's this really ridiculously steep path here. Or maybe this is not it. Oh well. This might not be it. I may have chosen the wrong path. Watch as the wind blows out our torch and we have to do this in the dark. We may have missed the turn. I don't know. We'll find out. No, we're good. I wish we could see better, but... Where are we? No, let's rope down. That's the... I can't see a thing right now. This is really bothering me. That's the waterfall down. So somewhere over here... Gotta be the mine. Right? Or am I getting this wrong? What do we got here? Oh, great. Wow. Joy. Okay, this is not going to give us a whole lot to work with. So that... Okay, that is what we were looking for. And then follow the sluice over to the mine. Ugh, we made it.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Close one. Had to use our flare, but all's well. Ooh, look at that. Our head is covered. No more frostbite risk.
Wonder if the owner's around.
Okay, anything else we want? Yeah, I know it's cold. Sorry, Astrid. Very cold.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So much coal. Okay, so the good news is we're going to have a tech pack.
I just want to lay down for a bit.
Tech backpack, and we will have crampons. And we've got our hands and our feet, our hands and our head covered now, so no more frostbite. So those things are all good. But bedroll, coat, things like that, still lacking. Hopefully there'll be a little surprise gift from someone here. Nope, no surprise gift. How about a pry bar or a hacksaw? Hacksaw would be great. Don't suppose you have a hacksaw for me, do you? No. Crampons. Oh, is that what I think it is? You see that? Mackinac?
This'll come in handy.
Brand new? Okay, this run is definitely treating me better than the last one. And more matches. Look at that. We are spoiled. Look at our matches now. We have 36 plus 4, 40 matches. It's day 1, and we have 40 matches. So much better than our last one. Okay, let's see. What do we need to do here? Food-wise, we still have meat. We have tomato. Water is fine. Let's do a little bit of... Yeah, we just need to find some coffee and make a huge difference. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna drop this down. Gonna eat this before it becomes dangerous. Well, it's already dangerous. We'll just get these out of the way here. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here soon too, so. Okay, I think we're good to go. Okay, so we've made it to day 1. Probably day 2 by the time we finish resting. Nice recovery. Two days survived. So we did not find a bedroll, so now we just have to head to, wow. Where are we gonna go? Maybe stay another day here? Can we stay here until the guts cure? Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap up for now. Food is still an issue. Clothing's still an issue. This is bad. We need to keep our hands covered, so we'll fix that. Okay, we're gonna save here. And pick up next time. So we, 1 day, 2 days. 2 days. 40 matches, 2 days. Okay, so I think we're gonna just wrap up here. Let's see. Before we go, maybe I will show off a little bit of my work here. Okay, I do want to show off a little bit of what I ended up doing, so let's do that here. Hey, so this is the thing I wrote. It generates the table content, not just for the customers, but also the product, and then creates a series of orders and has it populate the rest of the tables based on what was ordered. And so you can see here that the customers can be set to, we can set it to, let's say 15, and we can decide that we're offering 20 different products, and there's been 15 orders so far, and then it would just update with that. And then the names are all mostly real sounding names. I took out some of the more ridiculous fantasy ones, but you do get a few like Far Slayer and Axe Ruby. And you'll also notice that some of them use RPG sounding emails. So like Lucky Dragon or where's another one? Do, 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 yeah. Anyways, and then the products, some of them have like RPG sounding names, like the Red Crocodile Dice Tray. Um, why is it called Red Crocodile and has a green square dice tray with the green vampire? Okay, interesting. Interesting naming conventions here. But then there's also dice sets, which have less fantastic names that just really describe what they are. And dice bags, things like that. And then this is kind of just a junction table, um, just a help bridge between. No, actually, that's a sale order. Sorry, this is the junction table for like people that order multiple items in their order. And then this is like the shipping, yeah, table and billing. But all this gets populated just at a click. So that's kind of my waste of a weekend is what I did. I probably spent more time writing that than I'll do on the actual assignment. So no, Will McKenzie, no. So, anyways, yeah, that was my little brief show and tell. But we will wrap up. We made it 2 days in on this new run, so we're gonna wrap up by reading some poetry, and I'll get some sleep, and we'll find someone to rate. So let's go with the poem at the end of poetry. Oh, see, there we are. Something appropriate for endings, right? This is from the first book of poetry, The Lost Country of Sight, published by Anhinga Press in 2008. Winner of the Philip Levine Prize, and this is kind of a strange poem. Some of these poems, a little bit strange, but that's okay. At the end of poetry. Where's that? I have to look it up in the table of contents. Sign of age. Age 25. Okay. Oh, there's even a bookmark here. I should have paid attention to that. At the end of poetry. First, the high, brilliant sky in its perfect cold. The snow laid down in drifts as thin as flame, and the last taste of barbed wire rusting on the post almost gone. From the memory of one thing comes another, grief embodied in a scarf whipped free by the wind, the red-tailed hawk spun in the distant sun, the smallest of satellites, the frozen earth complete with tiny lakes of glass. Here, almost invisible against the deafening fields, the remains of a small boat sunk low in the drained slough, forgotten but for the crows and the few final reeds that persist in the shade. These are journeys we never take, but fold back over again, clippings of fires, wars, deaths, rebirths. At night the coals settle in the stove, the kettle steams. Outside, always a man in a heavy coat, with a lantern in hand, moving through the dark toward the whitening ghosts of trees. So one of the things I love about this poem is I wrote this a while ago, like long before the long dark, and it's just kind of imagining sort of the Saskatchewan landscape in winter, and also thinking about like things disappearing from view, like in sort of the white deafening storms of winter, and things getting washed out with snow and fog. And at the same time, like now when I read it, it's like it's so the long dark. Everything about the poem is so the long dark. Like it's just like checking all the boxes: the cold, the snow, the wind. The scarf whipped free is like that's like right from the story. I mean, yeah, and then the frozen earth and the tiny lakes of glass, so like the tiny ice ponds everywhere. And the remains of a boat, we see that on coastal highway now too sometimes, and the reeds and the crows and the coals in the stove and the man in the heavy coat, everything feels like it's the long dark. So it's a it's such a funny poem because I wrote it and then it was like years later it's like the game I play is like, I think that's my affinity for the game, is that it just feels like the world that, in my mind, Saskatchewan is literally frozen in this particular state of kind of this harsh beauty that I really deeply love. There's no apologies, there's no excuses. The world is what it is, and it's tough. It's tough to make your way through it, but it is incredibly beautiful. And so I think that's the thing I love about the game, and the thing that I love about some of the experiences I had, especially, when I was young and we'd go camping, for scouts and things like that. And it wasn't like American scouts where they have cabins and like running water and stuff like that, which I went to one scout jamboree like in the States, and I was just perplexed. I was like, this is what they call camping? This is not camping. Camping is where like you really rough it and you carry everything in and carry everything out, and you make your own shelters, and you know so it was just very different. Anyways, so that's kind of what I associated with. The poem always makes me think of the game, and the game always brings me back to a lot of the poems in that first book. So okay, so let's find someone to raid. And we will remember, well, it's going to be hard to mess up in Ash Canyon because we've got no place to go. Oh, we can't go back to Angler's Den because we can't sleep indoors anymore. We can sleep in the mine, but can't stay here indefinitely. So we've got to figure out where our next trip is where we're going to go. Where's the next bed? This is going to be hard. Where's our next bed? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be tough. I don't know where our next bed is going to be. We need to find that bedroll. That's basically what it boils down to. Must find bedroll. Okay, so I think we're going to visit AV. Good friend. AV's Acidic Virus is one of those people that I think. Oh, the PV plane crash cave. Yes, that's a possibility. Yeah, yep, that would be not bad. So, but PV plane crash cave has. Does it have a bed in it? I think it has a bed in it. Finding the bedroll is just the most important thing right now. Yes, it does. Okay, so there's a bed in there. We know, like, we can find beds in other places, but there's long stretches where we're not certain where we're going to sleep. Yeah. Okay. Bedroll. We really have to find it. Make it to Mystery Lake, I guess, is our goal then. PV Mystery Lake. We got a long ways to go. PV maybe has a bedroll. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, let's head on over to visit in with AV, and then I'm going to get some sleep. We'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll be back again with more TLD and more Cave Dweller.